Hi. Hello. And kisses to all of you. I'm missing a few nails. But we are in contact with each other. Me and my nail technician, Patricia Jarrett. Thank you so much for my super sticker. That was such a it was really awesome. It was really awesome. If you have a channel and you get a super sticker, you know how it feels. It's a wonderful feeling. I like it. I just don't want to be taking anything from you guys. So if you see it gone, I do like the fact that I'll get something in the mail though. I've gotten a Paddington Bear. I'm gonna get a case, and I'm gonna put all my stuff that I get along with the notes in my case in my office. I'm fixing up my office, and I want that in there with me to remind me of the support. Okay, let's get started. I have a lot going on. I want to start with Fergie because I wanted to tell you guys how it made me feel about the royal family after she didn't get an invite. When I told you the story that she was on a news station and she was talking about Harry and Meghan, and they said, has she got our invitation yet? And she said they hadn't been out yet, and I thought they had because Harry and Meghan had theirs. And I was like, well, she'll get one. But she didn't. And so I said, ooh. I started looking at Charles and William and all of them like, well, why wouldn't you invite Fergie? You're close with, you're not even, you don't have to be close, but your cousin is Eugenie and Beatrice, and your dad, come on, it's your uncle. And this event is for the people, but it's about the man. And what he told me is that he doesn't like Fergie because he didn't invite her and he didn't want her there. And I thought to myself, okay, she couldn't be worse than Harry and Meghan, but you give Meghan an invitation? Because what? That's your son? Okay. And then I saw this too, because they're practically living together on that campus. Don't Andrew live close to Charles? And so does Fergie lives with Andrew, and Andrew is going to it. So why couldn't Andrew bring Fergie as a +1? That is some weird stuff. We are in the same house. We got the same daughters and kids. And she's been in that family for a very long time. If anybody deserves an invite, would be Fergie, in my opinion. But I get you have family members that you just, but I think that as far as America, and I can't speak for everyone, but I think traditionally, if that is a tradition, if that's normal in Great Britain, I just would not invite her. It didn't even look, it looked like it hurt. Because this is the biggest event of Charles's life. And everyone that he loves and cares about should be there, right? And so, what are you saying? You don't love Fergie? You don't. If I was Fergie, I would have been insulted, hurt, devastated. But so it did make me look at the royal family like, whoa, okay. I don't know how that's going to go. Let's move on. Okay, so there is this conversation about Charles and Harry chit-chatting. Okay, so that doesn't mean that they're having like a get-together party, reconciliation. That's not happening. No, they're talking about the weather, what shoes, is California cold or hot? And what is the kids doing? Are they eating ice cream or cake? No. He will, that is, there's not about, I love you, Father, and da 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 da, and I'm sorry. No. I would be shocked, because then that would mean that he is on the road to recovery. And that's not happening. He is still in the clutches of me, 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 me. This one gentleman, it was on, I don't know his name. He has glasses. He's on GBN. They have awesome. He did a segment, and he was talking about how he started. It was good. He started off. He said, the least happiest millionaire. That's what he said about Harry. He's the least happiest millionaire. He's not a millionaire that's happy. He's sad. I don't understand why Montecito and his new wife and his beautiful kids and all this in his spare book is not making him like excited. Okay. Then he goes on to say, Charles praises him and Harry. I don't remember seeing that. And maybe he's talking about during the speech, because he says, thank you, Harry. I love both of you guys. I love my son. He's in Montecito with his new wife. I support them, and moved on. Maybe he's talking about that moment, because I don't remember Harry doing anything that would be remotely nice to anyone in his family other than his wife. It's all about her happiness, not about others. And so, no, I didn't understand that point. So I would just have to assume he was proud of Harry back in the day, 6 years ago, before he met Meghan. I don't know how long it was, but I'm just saying. Look how much damage she's caused in 6 years. How can somebody move that fast? Well, she's got to hurry up and make her money. And what I liked about what he said, he also said, he says, Meghan's life has become a soap opera. A soap opera. Like a sitcom, a soap opera. I wonder, was that the look she was going for? Did she really want her house, her home, her life to be a soap opera, a bad one too, a drama? This is when things go wrong. Like there's two sides to the story. There's the Montecito side, and then there's the real side. So they live in this bubble. I think Meghan is living in this bubble, and it's tone deaf, and is still doing whatever she thinks she wants to do, and think that what she said, everybody is still believing on the Oprah show and all that. Nobody believes that stuff. If you can hear it, everyone is saying what Bill Maher. We'll get to him in a minute. Then he goes on to say that, well, the good news is that Harry gets to go home, gets to go and get a break from, what did he call her? I called her his mom. I said he gets a break from Mom Meghan. I think I don't know if he said puppet, muppet, or something to that effect. He gets a break from that. And so, I don't know. He's going in the lion's den because he did bad things or whatever. He's going home. That's not going to be a picnic. Or do we stay home with Meghan and her shenanigans? I think I would go to Great Britain for a peace, just for a moment, just to get away, just to breathe, just to be able to clear my mind. But there's not going to be any reconciliation, because Harry is not going over there saying, He's not going over there with that. And William doesn't even want to talk to him. Because as long as he's still with her, there's no reconciliation. No. Meghan wants Harry to hate his family. She does. So she can continue with this. She doesn't want him to have a relationship with Charles. She doesn't want her kids to have a relationship with anyone over there either. But she's going to pretend with these balloons and pictures of, oh, we're going to show them a video. That's her PR team. That was that PR moment helping her. That's not helping. That's just a joke. That's a joke. Charles can't see his grandkids. Nobody can. We already talked about that. So it was a really great segment. I'm going to see if I can post it, but he was really good. And then he goes on. This is what I thought that really just made me go like, whoa, this is it. Is when he said that she is no longer relevant to the royal family. And Harry is going over there to be relevant. Let's get Harry out the way. Harry doesn't have to go over there to be relevant because Harry is already relevant because that's his family. He's in the royal family. He's not going anywhere. He's still in line. Still got the titles. He still is, Harry doesn't have to go over there and be a brand or try. He does. Maybe he's got to go get dirt, but I'm not talking about the dirt. I'm talking about being a part of that. Harry gonna know what to do. He's lived it all his life. He's not confused. He is gonna go over there like a machine because no one's talking to Harry. He might get a few, hello, how's the weather? And that's it. And then they're gonna turn around and face front. And then Harry's gonna come on home. But there's no reconciliation. There's no talks of we're gonna be family again. But Harry is relative. He is the brand that Meghan needed to be all of this that she don't even know because what's sticking, what's working. She's more concerned about her TIG and memoirs and Harry's spare book and all this crapola and Oprah them and what her life is going to be and her stuff that it doesn't dawn on her the pain and chaos that she caused all along the way. It doesn't. And who cares? She doesn't care. This is all about her. So let's get back to him going home and being relevant. Harry's already relevant. She needs to be relevant. She needed to be over there. She's losing connection. And when the gentleman said this, he says she is no longer relevant to the royal family. Yes and no. She is no longer royalty when it comes to being the princess. And that's what it's all about. Why would you give up being a princess? And she gave it up and still trying to stay connected. It blows my mind that she still wants to be connected after all of that. Okay? And so she doesn't get that anymore. That's gone. But she's still connected to the family. She's still connected to William. She is still connected to them. Family. And by the kids alone. Even if they the fake kids. Until they stop acknowledging them two as being hers and whatever. That's the bloodline right now. And so she needs to be relevant, Sussex Squad. He's relevant. Yeah, he's going to come back home and talk about what happened because she's going to debrief him. Listen, if Harry wanted to keep a secret, she wouldn't let him because she would be forcing it out of him. What did they say, Harry? What did William say when you said that? Did he say this or that? Did he push you on the bowl or did you stumble? Well, we're going to say he pushed you. He's going to get a debriefing. Because William already know. They probably want to, listen, when Meghan was over there during the walkabout, did she have like something on her pouch connected, recording and filming? Let me know, subscribers. Let me know. Confirm it for me, please. I'm going to ask you guys that. Did Meghan have a device on her recording during the walkabout? Because here's the problem with that. The day before the Queen was finna go, she was in her last moments that day. And this is how I see it. I love it. This is how I see it. So what happened was Harry gets a call. Hey, Queen grandmother Elizabeth is not doing well. We need you to come. And so they were making arrangements. They already knew they didn't want Meghan there. Okay. Meghan was in the background talking about she was going. Instead of sitting down, allowing Harry to go say goodbye to his grandmother one last time because she didn't give up, but allowing him to have that moment alone, he didn't get it. And not only did he not get it, Catherine didn't get it either because of how it would look. That's another ding to me. Stop caring about what other people think and feel, because think about the family. You know Elizabeth didn't want Meghan next to her whispering stupid stuff in her ear at the end of her moments. That's what was going on for real. They were trying to keep her from going in Elizabeth's room, probably recording, taking pictures, and doing dumb stuff. Because anytime you have a device during the walkabout, you were up to no good. And how dare you? How dare you make every moment about you, you crazy girl, you. Let's go back. They're trying to get Harry on the plane to go see Elizabeth for the very last time, and Meghan is making it about her. Another moment. It's about Meghan. Hi, honey.
Hey, what's up?
So, Harry misses the plane altogether. Catherine didn't get to see Elizabeth and say goodbye to her. And I dare say the kids? Because couldn't Catherine had went to the school, picked up the kids, and whatever, or is that not a good idea to say goodbye for the kids? Okay, let's just say it wasn't. Maybe they just say goodbye to grandmother during the funeral. So, but Catherine could have came. Someone could have picked up the kids, and Catherine could have went and said goodbye to Queen Elizabeth. But it was how it would look. Meghan wasn't going to be there, so why would Kate be there? No. Kate is there. She lives there. That's what Kate lives there. That she's connected in every situation. And so this situation, Meghan they shouldn't have gave a care about how it would look or what was being said or whatever. Allowed Kate to say goodbye to Queen Elizabeth. Shame. That was my first thought. And then all that other stuff. But let's go back to Meghan, because Meghan makes the fuss. It's all about her in every occasion. So here we are at Meghan's doorstep. Harry's trying to go see his grandmother, and she is in the way. My thought is she was going to, now that things are being revealed, let me tell you something. These reveals will help you put the puzzle pieces together, because she had the device when she was walking through the walkabout. What's to say she wouldn't have the device during Elizabeth while she was on her deathbed? And then held that for, guess what we got? I don't trust them. And so why would Harry, going back to my point, why would William or anyone over there trust Harry to do anything other than just come over there and look and go back home? Okay, I'm going to pause it because I don't want to waste time, and I want to go one more subject. So let me give you a recap of why people and why journalists and others are saying Meghan is not going. Okay. So they believe that Meghan is too cowardly to go because she feels like she's going to get booed. And with the boos, she also didn't get the apology, the balcony, the tiara, the kids, and all of that. So they run it down about why she's not going. So they start with the boos because, and they say why. They say because she called the British press and the people racist. That's still lingering. It's never going anywhere. And when it's not going anywhere, people will continue to dislike her. Okay. And so, and then you come to the end of this story. Right now, here's the coronation. That's the end of the story. And Meghan's done all of this, created all of this rift between every family member. It was no one that was left unturned. And then the British people and the press. So Meghan got happy blaming everyone. And as she did that, here's the coronation. And then she gets up here and the therapy session. Don't forget about that. And then he went on this talk show thing to tell us about how his family was going to have to apologize to his wife or they wasn't going to the coronation. That didn't happen. So now you're here. Here's the coronation. But before you get there, then you have these demands. Because Meghan hasn't got the memo that why her popularity is going down, what people think about her. And I don't know why that she didn't get that before she put out those demands. And now the Sussex Squad want us to believe that she's staying at home and being a dutiful wife to spend with Archie and his birthday party. No. My take is she's not going because she didn't get what she want, and it'll look bad for her. And then, yes, I do believe it's the boos too. I do believe that if she got booed, that whatever brand that they think that they have, which is the royal family, that's the brand. The royal family is the brand. Meghan's only interesting because of the royal family. Meghan is I am only interested in Meghan because she is in the royal family. Oh, okay. Let me see if I have anything else, guys, and I'm going to let you go early. So, people have said that they're seeing cracks in Meghan and Harry's relationship. And that Meghan will not leave. Meghan is not going to leave Harry. I know she's not going to leave him until she's done using him up. But they think that once she gets the money that she needs to get from Harry, that financial breakthrough, that $1 billion, that $1 million bankroll that she needs to get from marrying him, then she'll be soon in her exit then. And you know what, honestly, I don't believe that she even likes Harry. I don't even believe that there is a common relationship, because anytime you are being controlled by someone, how is that fun? How is controlling someone like a robot actually in having a love kind of relationship? It feels like it's an arranged marriage. Let me say this. Oh my God. I want to say this before I forget. Isn't it ironic that Meghan was expecting all of this stuff? And not just expecting what they were currently doing, like making sure her transportation, her clothes, everything was taken care of. and understanding different events, making sure she has her passport. I would love for somebody to lay my stuff out. Um, you don't even have to touch it. You just get on the plane. All I got to do is get my purse and get the baby and let's go. Oh, okay. I can handle that. No, it wasn't enough for me. This is what she told us. She told off on herself. She didn't want to just exist. I didn't want to just be existing. So she thought being a royal was just existing. That was insulting. Because you wasn't saying that when you was holding on to his arm talking about, we're getting married. We're getting married. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And 45 minutes later, they did what to you? Now you don't want it, but you still making money from it? The Duchess of Sussex? Princess and Prince? She need those things. She's gonna use it. Woo-hoo. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see them make money though and continue to do this. It is okay, but it just I would love to just see all, because some of you guys have sent me a comment and said the list that Charles, the things that they gave and did for Meghan. The list goes on and on and on, and it wasn't enough for your majesty. Bill Maher goes in and says about her, he says, let me pause it. My husband is not a Bill Maher fan. He's sometime, but now he's really not. I think he said something that wasn't right, but I'm going to repeat what Bill Maher said because he's stupid. He was on the Piers Morgan show. You got to check out Piers Morgan, and I'm not trying to advertise for him, but I mean, it was pretty good. Anyway, so Piers Morgan asked Bill Maher about Harry and Meghan, and Bill Maher pretty much just tells him that Harry wrote a book. He wrote a book about how much he hate being a royal, but then want to be a royal. He said, it sounds like she wants to have it both ways. She wants Montecito, and she wants to be a royal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say that again because I thought that was very interesting. Because I feel like I really figured that out. Like, not me personally, but it came to me during this coordination and the demands that she really wants to be both. That's when I realized that, oh my God, she wants to be on the balcony and she wants to be in Montecito too. So she wants to go over there and pretend like she's a royal and then come back over here and flaunt it or do whatever. Yes, I was just on the balcony and da-da-da-da-da. No, you are not on the balcony anymore. And she does not want to go over there and feel as if, you know, she's not important. Mm-hmm. That's what she's thinking, which is so weird because it's not about you. And if she stops making it about her, she might make it. She's not going to get there. But no, I thought that was interesting what Bill Maher said. But yeah, he said, he pretty much said she never wanted to be over there. She never wanted to be in Great Britain, ever, the UK. Over there with Harry. She was always coming back over here. But she does still want to play the game. And that's why the gentleman on the TV said that the Queen said Meghan was mad. Oh, you gonna pimp us out and play us. Come over here and grab Harry with his doofus self because he don't know love. He didn't know that he was being manipulated all the way to the bank. Literally. She grasped on to more than a global brand, the brand. and shot herself up to stardom, which was awesome for her, and then shot it back down. But she thought she was going to stay. She thought this was the kicker here. But I don't know why she could have had it both ways in a sense. If she hadn't have been trying to trash the royal family and the British people and the press, she should have just shut up. And when she didn't do that, she opened this door of ridicule. Just, we're going to take you down because it's nasty. Because you're showing us what you're doing. You're not, you can't hide it. No, she went over there, grabbed the prince, said, now it's time again to go back to no, now it's time to go to California and live the life that I've always wanted to live. I don't want to live in the UK, but I needed you to get there. Your money, your power. But guess what, honey? You don't have enough. What are they going to do for money? That's going to be interesting. Listen, guys, I just, Ed Sheeran. Not a fan. Did I say that already? Not a fan, Ed. Then Ed's going to lie about, well, he said that he didn't get an invitation. Even if you didn't get an invitation, you heard. Listen. You heard through the grapevine that they wanted you to perform at the king's coronation. And then you running around talking about you didn't know. No. You and Adele. You and Adele. Shame me. Shame. Thank you, Carrie. I can't believe can't say her name. I know her. She's got a beautiful line of work. Katy Perry. And a couple of other artists that's going to be there. Lionel Richie and so forth. I appreciate them for doing it. You know, thank you guys for going to support for us. It almost felt like just like how, no, it's different because Fergie should have got an invitation. I was going to say, you know, they kind of snobbed, you know, there's cracks there. I'm sorry. When you don't invite a family member to something that is happening. Yeah, like I would, like seriously, like I think she should have got an invitation before Joe Biden. That's just me. And look how he treated it. Shame on you, Joe. Shame on you, Joe. See, let me tell you something. I'm going to call you out. I don't care what party you at. I don't care where you at. I'm going to tell it how I see it. And Joe, shame on you. And here's my thing. If it was so busy for you right now, then get your VP to go do it. Kamala Harris, sorry. Didn't mean to disrespect for you. The president to go over there and take care of the other stuff while you go over there and represent us. Okay, I think I'm going to shut it down, guys. You know, sometimes I can get the repeating. And it's a good repeat because I have to remind myself of what's going on. Thank you so much for your support and love. Listen, I was thinking about maybe what we could do is in the evening, if I have time, I could start doing the comments, because what I do is I'm starting to grab them, and then maybe we can go through them, because I want to talk about what you guys talk about. It's so why I do this, and not why I do it. It's also you give me content. It's you. Without you guys, I would be like, okay, what? Kisses and have a great day.